Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pankaj and today we have Ravi Kiran Krovvidi with us who has completed his first co-op term with NRC. NRC is the National Research Council of Canada. So let's begin with this video. So Ravi, if you could please introduce us about yourself.
So, hi guys, my name is Ravi Kiran Krovvidi. Presently, I'm pursuing Master of Computer Science at University of Ottawa. So, I've recently completed my first co-op term at NRC, that's National Research Council Canada. I was in the team of DAC, that's Digital Analytics Center, and I mainly worked with R programming language.
Thank you so much, Ravi, for the quick introduction. Moving ahead about the co-op term now, since this video is focusing mostly on the NRC related topic. So, how did you get this co-op? Did you apply it through University of Ottawa, or did you apply it on your own?
Okay, so this co-op I got it from Co-op Navigator, that is official portal of University of Ottawa. So I applied it in the first round that I got it.
That's an awesome news. So you got the co-op through University of Ottawa. Moving ahead, what were the different interview questions that were asked while you were being interviewed at NRC?
Okay, so during my interview, majorly the questions asked were related to my job experience that I did in India. So I worked as a Java developer for more than 2 years in India, and so during my interview, most of the questions were catered to that aspect. Apart from that, there were many behavioral questions and some questions like tell me about your strengths and weaknesses and how did you deal with your weakness. Those are some questions, and most questions you can find in university portal. They
Okay.
usually guide you through it.
Okay. And regarding the technical questions that were asked, did you have any coding round, or was it only a briefing about your resume and more technical questions were just the communication based, and whether did you have any coding to be written?
Okay, so there was no coding round in this interview.
Okay.
So there was only one round, and that round comprised of skill set related to the job I was interviewing for.
Okay.
So most of the questions were related to R programming language, as I had some experience in R when I was in India. So that's how I could crack the interview.
Okay.
Apart from that, some technical questions were asked in general, like how would you test the product that you have developed,
Okay.
and something in regards to that.
Okay, so mostly it was like thinking based questions that
Yeah.
were asked. So how would you think, and then based on basically they go through and check if you have that thinking capability so that you can go ahead and write the codes. So you told us about the R programming language. Considering the students right now, they are more good at C, C++, Java, JavaScript, Python, ML, AI. So R being the language, I'm not sure if most of the students actually have learned R in their curriculum. So at beginning, since you knew basics of R or you have worked with R, so as a fresher student, how easy it was to be adapted by NRC?
So, see, R is a pretty easy language because it was developed for data scientists and not for the people who are coding.
Okay.
So anyone with some experience of development can easily learn R language. So still, I was given around a half a month period to learn R,
Okay.
and I was given material by NRC to do that.
Okay.
And they were pretty adaptive in this aspect.
Okay.
And I think any fresher who gets into a new field can easily learn it,
Okay.
especially in NRC, because they give you ample amount of time for that.
Okay. So as Ravi told us, you will have enough time to learn even if you don't know much about it. The next question is, Ravi, whether this co-op term was for 4 months or for 8 months?
Okay, so I got my co-op term for 4 months,
Okay.
and there was no scope for extension because the project I was working on got over in 4 months. But usually if you get into NRC or any such organization where you are doing research, there's a huge possibility that you can get your term extended to 8 months. It totally depends on your supervisor, and that's it. So it depends on your supervisor.
All right. And next question would be, since it's a government organization, uh, there are different prerequisites that as an international student will have. Like, since they are not a citizen or not the permanent resident of Canada, they have to undergo some prerequisites, right? So if you could please elaborate us on that prerequisites.
Okay, so majorly there is only one prerequisite that you need if you're working for a government agency.
Okay.
And that's police certification. So you need to get your security clearance done. It depends on the kind of project you're working on. For me, I only needed basic reliability status.
Okay.
That is the least a level of security clearance
Okay.
that you need. So I had to apply for PCC, that is police clearance certificate,
Okay.
at Indian Embassy, as
Mhm.
I am already in Canada.
Mhm.
But if you guys are in India, you can get your PCC done at Passport Seva. So
Okay.
it would be easier for you guys. You don't need to go through the same process that I went. And I think Pankaj can make a video about this in the
Yeah.
future to help you.
Definitely, Ravi. Thank you so much. And I will be making a video on the police clearance certificate, that is PCC. As an international student, for Indian students, it is you can go to the Passport Seva Kendra to get your PCC if you are in India itself right now and you are planning to come to Canada in next few months. But if you are currently in Canada, then you will have to approach the Canada embassy. And for all other international students, you will have to contact the visa providers, that is wherever you get your visa approval, go there and apply for PCC. PCC is the police clearance certificate. Now you need this kind of certificate if you want to get into any government organizations in Canada. Moving ahead, Ravi, what would be your advice or suggestions to the students who would be entering into NRC or who have interview at NRC for their co-op term?
Okay, so basically you need to know everything that you have written in your resume. So it's like you are introducing yourself in resume, so the interviewer has only that piece of paper which defines your that they have the expectations according to what you have written in that resume. So if you know what's in your resume and you can explain your work experience, or even if you have some research paper or something, that would be of great help. I would suggest that you practice behavior questions and have your logic tuned, because usually in NRC they will ask you logical questions, and even if you have little experience, they actually want to see if you can learn and have the capability to adapt.
All right. Thank you so much, Ravi, for your time, and thank you so much for guiding the students. So yes, students, so if you have your interview at NRC, and if you want to connect to Ravi, I will do mention his LinkedIn profile. So please do connect to him, and if you have any questions or you want any references, please do approach him. He is the right person to give you reference as well as to give you feedbacks or to help you out before your interview. Regarding the behavioral questions which Ravi mentioned, please go through that, go through your strengths, weaknesses, go through your resume, and that's about it. Thank you so much, Ravi. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. If you did like the video, please click the thumbs up button, and please do share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Have a good one.